Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jakadash here. Welcome back to Metroid Other M. Last episode, we had, dealt with discovering that there is a traitor within the Federation, or within the soldiers that are here. And we've yet to find out who exactly that is. Oh, cool. Wait, I just discovered that not even getting all the necessary energy parts not even getting 4 out of 4 energy parts restores full health. Huh. Okay, so the original thought was that this game, between this game and Dread, which this game did it first, the game did the concept of energy parts better, because I had thought that even like if you collect an energy part and it wasn't the 4th one. Also, you got like, what is that, 2 space bars or no, it looks like some kind of input, another kind of input. But like, even if you didn't get the 4th energy part, you would still get full health. Then I discovered that that wasn't true. And I'm like, okay, well, they both don't do that then. But now I discovered that even in this one, getting all 4 energy parts and getting a full energy tank as a result doesn't restore your full health. Which means that Dread actually fixed that. I still think overall the concept of collecting energy parts is a bit pointless. Like, it's just taking an energy tank and extending it for the sake of more items. Like, there's no other reason. Oh, hello. I forget what this thing is called. It's like the Vorash. It is pretty eerie in here. And Sector 3 in general. I mean, why not? It's the Pyrosphere. So you gotta have some sounds of hell, as it were. Not close enough. Now it's pretty cool, like I said, one of the things that I find pretty cool about this game is how it's like the only game that actually has like actual lava monsters. And that being said, it not only has, it doesn't have one, but it has two lava monsters in this game. The first one being Goyagma, and then there's this fella right here, and it's like this ugly dinosaur fish monstrosity. Now, what's also cool is, like, you get to use the grapple beam in a new way. And it's like kind of in a way that it's like, oh yeah, why wouldn't you ever use it like this? It's like you're going fishing, you're literally fishing for a monster. And like, I just love that. It's like such an obvious use for the grapple beam. But it only happens in this game. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Ah, criminy. I'd say it's good timing I got that fourth energy part then, huh? Ah, crap. Ah, dang it. Not again. Dang it. Window of opportunity. I keep doing that, like I'm like provoking him, and I end up missing the chance to fish him out. No, not again. Hi, Minnie. Not doing so well. Or did I get him while he was under? Come on, open wide. Oh, shoot. No! Come on! Oh. Gotcha! Oh, yeah. Real punished him there. Or rather, really punished him there. And now he's doing his second phase. Oh, is that the end of him? Yeah, that boss is a lot of fun. Of course, there's not a boss in this game that I don't like. But I also just, you know, like I said, I just love the concept. I'm like, oh yeah, grapple beam. You go fishing. You go fishing for this vicious monster in lava. It's perfect. Whoa. Oh, goody. Wait. There's no upgrades in here, is there? Oh, okay. Oh.
Samus, it looks like that monster is headed to the geothermal electric power generator. Track it and put an end to it.
Noted. That's where Anthony is headed. What? Didn't activate for some reason. It's a grapple beam, hook or whatever, in just a straight hallway. What's that all about? Oh, whoa! I did not notice you there. Hello. Oh, right. Ah, fine. Okay, so how does this swing? Okay, it swings just... Now, for whatever reason, this grapple point is like strictly one way. Which I think that side light up there indicates which direction you'll be swinging, so... Is that all that's needed? Yep. I don't remember why I need to turn this off, but I think it reveals, Oh, never mind. It doesn't reveal an expansion. It just simply reveals the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, fair enough. thought that was like an expansion or something. Desert Refinery. She's gonna blow. Oh, Super Zebesians. Where are you? Is that the one that was shooting me? Guess so. Oh, what the? Oh, whoa, hello. Right, right, okay. Alright, the only point in going over here is to or the only point in getting on that ledge is to get over to this spinny thingy. Thingy McDougal. Something I kind of think of when, like, Samus uses her jets on her back to, like, boost her movement in some way. It just kind of makes me think of, not every time, but I was thinking of it particularly just now. It's like that line from Galaxy Quest, where it's like they're holding down the turbo to escape from Ceres, and Alex is like, it's not for holding down, it's for quick boosts. And it's like, oh, like you would know. Ow! Excuse you. Oh, come on now. You guys suck. Of course, in this instance, it is for holding down. Or the jets, you know, going indefinitely. For the speed booster, anyway. I forgot it automatically did that whenever you roll onto the platform. These are called the grounds or whatever. Ah, yes. Another fight with the Rhedogian fellow. One very resilient and vicious opponent. And also a very hard enemy to defeat in hard mode. Oh, right. Ah! Excuse you? Except it looks like he's gonna fight to the death this time, not go away. Or not. I mean, is he dead? I didn't see him burst into blood and guts or whatever. And Dragatek's down there. Now, how in the world did you get down here? I forgot how many of you there were right here. Oh, you can actually douse the flames on these creatures. I didn't know that. Oh, right, that's a super missile door. Ow! Excuse you. Oh, this is the long drop. Oh boy. I'm like, oh crap, it's gonna blow up. Great. Save station. Before I continue, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh yeah. And I can go through this room. Except I... Oh, right. Oh, ow, ow, ow. You can go through this room, except this time I have the Varia suit activated. Wait. Oh, no. No, right here, you fool. Ooh, what's this? Ah, an energy part? Ah, man. Oh, well. Oh, that blast just pushed me right out of range. Well, that's not cool. Hey, isn't this the room, yeah, where there's just a bunch of these Magdalites? Magdalites, because they delight in mag. No, it's not spelled that way, but... Ow! Those guys, I didn't really need to fight exactly, but this one, though, is in my way. Oh, a save room. Nice. Got a circular room where my destination is. You know what that means. Uh-oh. It's the shell of the monster. Has metamorphosized further. See, there's not a... No, okay. Geothermal power plant. A full energy tank. Just sitting there. Whoops. And an XL charge. Both right before I'm about to go into this room where the monster is supposedly, or was going to be. And it's a dark room. Which the monster was that little birdie, and then it's become something else again. Boo.
Samus, get out the way!
Oh, hello.
Man!
You look familiar.
We gotta clear out. Where's the exit at?
Right there. Oh, it's a dragon. We got a dragon, people.
This ain't good. Well, only one thing to do, huh? Let's tear this thing up.
Wait, Anthony. Leave this one to me. Don't waste your plasma.
Samus, blast the eruption port to get the magma flowing.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Use your super missiles.
Okay. Now, before I continue, though, I just want to say one thing. Which is, this is the moment I blow that thing with the super missile. It will then reveal, it will then show the most infamous cutscene in this entire game, which is the part where Ridley reveals himself, because at this point it's obvious it's Ridley, back from the dead. And Samus just totally freaks out and becomes paralyzed with fear. And just like has a panic attack. And ends up becoming a damsel in distress. Because she's not fighting him because she's too paralyzed with fear. And obviously, as far as the categories the good, the bad, and the ugly are concerned, I would most definitely put this in the bad of this game. So don't get me wrong when I say this next thing. But I just want to say one thing in defense of the scene, which may be the only thing you can say in defense of the scene, which is that, you know, Samus's emotional status, or like, you know, emotions have been really stable throughout the Metroid games up until this game. And that's significant. Like that's like largely owing to the fact like that she is reunited with Adam Malkovich again, who she sees as a father figure. So that's kind of thrown her emotions off balance, like her emotions and her mental status off balance. So, you know, she's already a bit emotionally unstable there. And with the events of the infant Metroid, which she grew attached to, which ended up saving her life as well, and then Mother Brain killed right before, like, in the prologue of this game, which was the finale of Super Metroid. So those two things combined have set her emotions and her mental processes off balance, which seems to worsen throughout this game. And then, so when she sees Ridley, who, like, Super Metroid was probably the first time that Ridley most definitely actually died. Because, you know, he, like, was ripped to shreds with her like missiles or with her attacks. And so, you know, with her current state that she is in, seeing Ridley back from the dead could, I think, in some way, actually cause her to react the way she does in this next cutscene. So, you know, with that being said, I would say it's kind of between ugly and bad, leaning towards bad, but somewhat in the ugly category too, because it's not entirely unrealistic. It's just mostly unrealistic and mostly out of character for Samus. So, that's all I'm gonna say in defense of that cutscene, or in defense of this cutscene coming up. It's the devil himself, back from the dead.
Ridley?
I mean, you know, not to mention, he did freaking orphan her when she was 3, so that does leave a mark for Pete's sake.
Copy. Samus! Samus, use your plasma beam!
No!
What's your status?
It can't be!
Samus, do you read me?
Samus! Let her go!
Also, that part is a bit unnecessary. But nice shot. It's like, okay, when Samus' suit sustains enough damage,
Hey! Hey, Pop! Don't you know how to
it just
feel like me?
disintegrates.
Man, you got no stop! I think I gotta teach you a lesson about
Anthony, this isn't really the time.
Anthony! Don't do it! Anthony!
And that makes her brave again. It's like, okay, you done messed up. And also, you know, I may be a bit prone to try to defend that cutscene, because this is quite possibly my favorite Ridley fight. Ow. And it's obviously been a long time since I fought him, too. Boy. He's already punishing me like nobody's business. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, crap. I mean, kind of the way I see it, it's like... Oh, crap. Yay! No! Ah, crap. Boy, he's kicking my butt. It's like the first time I've died in, like, how long? Also notice that Adam didn't say anything when he died that time. Naturally related to that whatever that projectile was that was shot in Adam's direction or in Adam's vicinity. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Ow. Right, so I think Samus's suit being like more fragile in this game is particularly like in scenes like that is just an excuse to get her in her Zero suit. Like for the sake of making her appear more vulnerable. That's a nice purple aura you got there, buddy. Where'd you get it? Oh wait, can Super Missiles not hurt him when he's in purple mode? Ow. Or is his health just going down a little low? Actually hasn't done it yet. Actually hasn't done his wall scraping move yet. Which is nice. Oh crap, I don't have enough missiles. No! Oh, dang it. Well, there's his wall scraping attack. I'm already dead, so I can't even defend if I wanted to. And my leg is partially through the floor. Ouch. Yeah, this guy... and Ridley never plays around in his boss fights. It was pretty much a miracle when I defeated him in hard mode. Ow! And his tail is always such a powerful attack. It's like the worst. Oh. I also love this arrangement of Ridley's battle theme. Gotcha! That's a lot of burns. That looks very painful. Oh. He was just plain possum. But isn't that just like Ridley? He's the master of escape.
I wondered if Anthony was conscious as he hit bottom. Unbearable thoughts welled up in me, making me want to get as far away as I could. I regretted not being able to protect him. And I regretted thinking, even for a moment, that he would betray me. Or fail to come to my aid at the expense of his own safety.
Now I have super missiles and the plasma beam, so oh, what? It's oh, do I just need a... Ah! No! Oh, look at that. Ah, okay. So that's when that one is activated. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Because, oh. I thought that was a ladder. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Hmm? Huh. Strange. Ah, shit. Actually, I'm gonna test something. No, there's not enough. Not enough space.
Something was gnawing at me. Communication with Adam had ceased. From the deleter's point of view, Adam would represent the largest threat. Without question, his life had to be in danger. But it was Adam Malkovich. He wouldn't go down easily. And Adam would already know about the deleter, so there's no way he would let his guard down. If that was the case, then why couldn't I reach him? What did he think of the unfolding situation, and what was he planning to do next? My racing thoughts started to frustrate me.
Okay. Actually, I'm pretty sure you would be the greatest threat from the deleter's point of view, but...
For Sector 1.
I don't know. Just a thought. Speaking of which, I partially take back something I said, which is that, you know, the name, the deleter, just sounds stupid and unnecessary. That traitor or assassin would work just as good, or just as well, or just fine, but I take that back. Partially. Like, if he was just called... If there was just, like, something called the deleter, you know, that's fine. And then it kind of sounds cool. It sounds a little different. It was just the way the title was introduced that I think was just dumb. I was like, you know, until I knew who it was, I decided to call the traitor the deleter. It's like, why not just call... Oh, more Gryptians. Oh, except these are super Gryptians. They've got spikes on their hides now. I believe I get the seeker missile from these guys, right? Wait, no? Huh. Thought for sure it was in this room I get the seeker missile after fighting something, but... Oh wait, doesn't the Rhedogian show up again in this room and then I kill him and then he drops the seeker missile? Right, because that would make sense because he actually has a missile attack. And plus you fight the Rhedogian like 6 different times in this game. Not the same Rhedogian because like 3 of the times are actually confirmed deaths. But the other 3, you don't actually see him die. In fact, 2 of them, he runs away. Or 3 of them, 2 of them he runs away. 1 of them, he just falls, like the last time. Although, one of the times he ran away, he did just throw himself into lava. Or dive into lava. But then again... creatures like Goyagma, Magdalites, and the Vorash, I think it's called, all are lava-dwelling creatures. Lava or magma. I think it would really more qualify as magma, but... Then again, there is literally no... like... substance-wise, there's no difference. It's just a matter of location, if I recall correctly, between lava and magma. Oh, crap, wrong button. It's kind of like in Bionicle, I could never really... The only difference I could decipher from the Toa of Earth and the Toa of Stone is location. One is underground, the Toa of Earth, and the other is overground, the Toa of Stone. And because of that, because of differences like that, there is some slight difference in their powers. One of which in the... Ow. One of which in the case of the Toa of Earth, because he's underground, he also is like... basically manages... earthquakes and tectonics and stuff like that. Now, what I'm wondering is how the heck did he get up here? Forgot about that one. And that one's actually out of its casing. Naturally, since I just blew up its casing. I actually didn't need to do that. Now, there is an upgrade up there, but I can't get it just yet. I see you. Also, I see you guys too. I actually stopped at the door because I wasn't sure where I was supposed to go, but then I moved there automatically.
Any objections, Adam?
Like, well, this is the only way down here. Or across. Like, the only way down there, what am I saying? You can just... Where's the... Oh, here it is. We could do. For some reason, I've got this song from this show called Mr. Quigley's Village stuck in my head, which I've had stuck in my head for the last few days. Or like, you know, I'll just start thinking about it. Alright, that's why I haven't been here before, is because this door was locked before. Well, Lyle is dead, Maurice is dead. Ridley smacked Anthony down into lava. Which doesn't sound very healthy. And somebody else got pushed into lava too. Of course, if you've read the description of my previous episode, I gave away who got pushed into lava. So that leaves only 2 candidates left. You again.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress calls. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Madeline Bergman. Behind closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center. But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence, she must have meant Ridley. So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
What are you doing? Reading her mind or something?
What? That's not possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes. Yes. And the last of them, the baby, met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, You need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true... Where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Samus. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO, who's here now, will help you.
That's a strange look on her face.
You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich? The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Stay here until I return.
The deleter. It's not exactly the look of somebody who's terrified or about to die. I think something I would put in the ugly category. is that like there are so many, like, you know, Samus is continuously contemplating her own thought processes of what of like what's going on, and then it sort of seems to end, or like she always talks about it, and it's like, oh well, this is the conclusion of the matter. Like this is what's really going on. End of story. But then you find out something else, and you're like, oh, well, this is really what's going on. And then she goes on another monologue or whatever. And it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I get it, you know, she's like contemplating on, or trying to figure out what's really going on herself. But, you know, it kind of gets annoying after a while when it's like for the upteenth time, what you're thinking about is not the full picture. But hey, you know. And also, as far as the... Like, I mentioned this, well, it's like something I didn't really think about until... Ooh, goody. It wasn't something I had thought about until I was editing the second episode. Which is that one possible reason for why the Federation was wanting to create a bioweapon special forces division in the first place was to basically create or, you know, to just, like, create chaos, or to orchestrate chaos, and ergo an excuse to, like, take more control. Oh. Yeah, I remember. I was just talking about you earlier. Like the last time I was in this room. There's your missile attack. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure this is where I get... No, scratch that. I'm 100% sure that I'm getting the secret missile. Yep, there it is. Which I mentioned this before, and it's like one of the criticisms that the Gaming Sins guy said about this was specifically about the secret missile and how it's only used to unlock doors. And I quickly discovered after I got it myself that that's actually not true. You can actually use it to target multiple enemies. So when you haven't played something, and I mean the lesson is, you know, if you haven't played something or if you haven't watched something, don't just go by what the Gaming Sins or the Cinema Sins guy says. Besides, even when, like, other than just critiques or criticisms that are just factually false, oftentimes they're just a matter of opinion. But yeah, I mentioned how, like, you know, yeah, there's the idea of, like, just orchestrating chaos and using that as an artificial excuse to accumulate more power to the Federation. So, making the bioweapons seem like the space pirates seems realistic. Or you know, like, seems to make sense. Because, like, oh, you know, the space pirates, they're the ones that we've been at war with for a long time. That's one potential reason, I think, for why the Federation decided to create a bioweapons division. And I've said it, and I don't know if I've said it before in this walkthrough, but the reason I'm coming up with ideas for why the Federation would do such a thing is because they have no need to. Like, at this point in time, the space pirates are gone, only to be brought back by the Federation themselves, or a conspiracy within the Federation. Let me clarify that, because not all of the Federation is on board with this, only a certain party is. Like a specific conspiracy within the Federation. So, you know, there's that. It could be a matter of orchestrated chaos to accumulate more power. It could also be related to, like, the space pirates mention in, like, Prime 3 how they have spies within the Federation. And also how they're able to get information from bribing people. Now, who they're bribing is unclear. But, you know, it could be the spies within the Federation that are the ones conspiring to bring the space pirates back, which also makes sense, I think. There is also another idea I thought of recently, which was that maybe Ravenbeak from Metroid Dread is actually the one who's behind this. Like, the true mastermind behind this. Partly because, you know, the concept for Metroid Dread has been around since Metroid Fusion. Well, either around since Metroid Fusion or since Prime 3. But in either case, the concept for Metroid Dread was around before this game even came out. Like, maybe, like, the first attempt at Metroid Dread was before this game was released, I believe. So, you know, Ravenbeak, like, while they're trying to make Metroid Dread, this game was released before that. And so, you know, maybe the implication is Ravenbeak is the true mastermind behind this. That's a third theory. The fourth theory I haven't brought up, but kind of teased in my second Other M episode. But I won't bring up just yet. But some of you already know it anyway. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao!